Hey everybody, Jane here, and we are going to open some book mail. I haven't been winning as many Goodreads giveaways as I had been for a while, and I do think part of that is because I haven't been reading as much and interacting with the site as much, and certainly not reading necessarily as many of the books as they've sent me as they would probably prefer I did. So my wins have lessened slightly, and we're only going to be opening 2 books today. It's been a little while. I think I want to say like 2 or 3 months since I've done one of these. And so definitely like I was winning 3 to 4 books a month. And now I think it's like one, two, none. But that's okay. I'm about to up my Goodreads numbers because I've been reading a little bit more. And also, maybe more people are participating in Goodreads giveaways, which I think is great. I love participating in Goodreads giveaways and just have so much fun doing it. So for anybody who's not super familiar with Goodreads or Goodreads giveaways, Goodreads is a site where people can rate and review books. As an author, I encourage you to rate and review books. As authors, it helps other people find books for them. So if you have a book that you've loved, tell other people why you loved it. If you had a book that you didn't love, tell people why it didn't work for you so that they can choose the books that are going to work for them. Everybody wants to pick books that are going to be an absolute hit for them, including myself. So on Goodreads, the website, there is a section that says, I think it's like community or something, and there are giveaways, and authors and publishers can give away copies of books. This is primarily to US and Canada users. I don't know if they are international. I think Library Things is international and they have similar giveaways, but I fell below the required review numbers on Library Things and so haven't been participating in that. So for a while I was getting books free on Library Things, but they do require you have a certain percentage of books reviewed in a timely manner from the books that you've won, which absolutely makes sense. As an author, I love that. As a book reviewer who maybe wins more books than they had planned, or, by the time a book comes, it's not what you're in the mood for, or all the things. I do read the books I win. It's just I read them a lot slower than I'm sure Goodreads and certainly Library Things would appreciate. I've won some absolute bangers, and then I've won a lot of books that I DNF or that end up, after I get into them, not totally being for me. And that is okay. Books are amazing and books are books. All that being said, we are going to open the 2 recent Goodreads giveaway books I've won. So this is number 1. And it is from, I assume the publisher because it's though of the way it's packaged. And we have Game Point. This looks like a tennis romance. And sports romance in the past have been hit and miss for me, mostly misses, but I've never read a tennis romance, and I am willing to give this a try. All right, our next book, again, probably from publisher. We have Adrift, and this is an advanced reader edition, and it is coming for sale in February. I certainly should be able to read this before February and review it. So that is lovely. It looks like it might be horror. Let me take a peek at the back here. Yes, this looks like a thriller, actually. This might be what I'm really in the mood for. I'm going to see if I can fit this into my Buzzwordathon this month because it has trees and foliage and stuff. Yeah, that looks awesome. This looks amazing, and I'm so glad I won it, and I definitely plan to get both of those read. So thank you, publishers, for sending books through Goodreads giveaways, and I cannot wait to read them. If you've read either of these books, since they're both advanced, well, they're both advanced reader copies, you may not have. But if you have, please let me know what you think. This has been Jane, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Pictures and patterns put into words that stream across the page.